How great of a role does music play on consumer behavior? Well, a lot more than we may think. A market may play a style of music based on the product they are selling and or the audience they are selling to, with the hope that the changed atmosphere will influence how the consumer behaves. That with the disconnected and background component of music, consumer satisfaction with that market will increase. Sometimes marketers fail, but this social phenomenon flirts with success much more than failure. For example, I've seen TV advertisements that play uncomfortably scary music in the background, and that makes me have no interest in buying that commercial's product. But in that same breath, I'm a die-hard Giants fan, and I go to Giants games, and after every win, they play Tony Bennett's I Left My Heart in San Francisco, and that just sets the mood perfectly and makes me more and more eager to return to the ballpark. Within the article, there is a 2002 study that shows that music alters mood and arousal, and there's a 1993 study that found that classical music increased restaurant customers and wine sales. Makes sense? Wine is elegant, classical music is elegant. We may not have realized it, but it's amazing. A market can emotionally manipulate its audience's decision-making with the choice of proper music. And this is where emergence surfaces, which, according to a brilliant professor, is where something so small can lead to something so large. In the case of epistemological emergence, this social phenomenon is classified as this due to the fact that its emergent properties, the consumer satisfaction with the style of music, remain unpredictable. The reality is that some may not even care for music. The marketer is not psychic, and this raises the other factor in epistemological emergence: irreducibility. The components of music and consumer behavior cannot be broken down into physical theory. Even though they are the two elements to produce this phenomenon, they have complex systems that are too far separated to fall within conceptual understanding. Our phenomenon is emergent in ontological emergence as well. It potentially carries a causal role. Whether spurring good or bad interest, it will influence the way the marketer pays attention to the type of music and their target audience, which are the lower level properties, while also paying attention to the consumer behavioral reaction to the phenomenon, which affects the higher level property, such as the product. The social phenomenon is emergent and non-emergent. The music may have such a minimal impact on a consumer that the market seeks to pay no attention. Yet music will illustrate its true colors through the radiance of emergence. At sporting events, the music may come on and course through our veins, and people will sing with intensity and excitement and increase the energy and the support of that environment. And markets are demonstrating the ability to predict the type of music that will influence their consumers at a more profound rate than ever, making this social phenomenon become emergent more and more frequently. This article that I've referenced did a study that involved 68 undergraduate psychology students. They first listened to a country music clip and then responded on a 7-point Likert type scale to 3 general statements regarding country music. And then the participants answered an implicit association test where it asked them about their brain attitudes regarding several different brands of beers. Results show that the attitudes were successfully conditioned and that the implicit measure improved predictability. Results encourage marketers to embrace methods that could change implicit and explicit attitudes and to create different commercial presentations with different styles of music to target different audiences that like those different styles of music. So why the hell should we care? Because we are guinea pigs within this phenomenon on a daily basis. Both the consumer and the marketer should be aware of how it operates. For consumers in consumers markets, maybe hearing the music will just make us laugh now, or maybe we'll realize that we didn't actually want to buy that product when we originally walked into the store. And for marketers, hell, take advantage of this phenomenon. Music is beautiful, innocent, and inspirational. And that's the scary and captivating idea that I believe to be the backbone of this social phenomenon. The idea that maybe, just maybe, music will increase its dominance over consumer behavior, and this social phenomenon will become emergent across many markets and not just a handful. The evolution from the power of music to music is power.